Hello everyone, welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Katie, and today I'm doing a flip through of how it's going in my cute pocket size NIV Journal of the Word New Testament Bible. This is one I'm working on completing this year. I probably will be pushing it back a little bit into next year, but I'm doing pretty good so far, and I would love to share with you the progress that's been done so far in this adorable little Bible. So we're just going to do a fun little flip through. It's been probably about a year since I've done a flip through of this, so let's go ahead and check it out. I don't think there's very little done in the front here, but we do have one in the front. But I'm just going to share with you the artwork just to give you some ideas that you can do in your own Bibles. These are single-sided, but there is Bible verses on the back. So I try not to use anything that will bleed through. If it does, it just shadows, so I can still read it. But I thought we'd do a fun little flip through because sometimes I forget what I've done in here, and it's been a long time. And this is more my fun Bible where I can add just cute little cartoony type things because God loves fun too, and I just love adding something fun into my Bible. This was used, and I'll try to say what I used too, just in case you were wondering. I should do that for you guys. So this was washi tape and stickers. That was it. Super fun and easy. And Remy was all stickers. That's all it was. And I did do a lot of printing on clear stick, or not clear, white sticker paper. This was distress ink and washi tape to line up all the colors, and then a little bit one sticker, and this is actually acrylic paint and white gel pen. And see, there's a little bit of bleed through, but I can still read it. I haven't done too much in Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. A few pages, but the back is where I've done a lot of work in. This was done with acrylic paint. Posca paint pens, that's what it was. I use those a lot in here. Distress ink and a couple stickers. Just some stickers and hand lettering, a little bit of washi tape. I love just doing mixed media in here. It's very fun. Stickers and washi tape. This was fun. I used a couple of Christmas cards in this book, so I cut out these two reindeers from a Christmas card and used a washi tape background. So they kind of stick out in my Bible. And they're doing pretty good, actually. They're bending a little bit, but not bad. These were just stickers and washi tape. I did this one for you guys on camera, the Roll Away the Stone. So we did that together, which was lots of fun. And it doesn't really bulk up my Bible, which is good. I thought it would because of the little thing we used for it. And it didn't poke through because we actually just used it on the printable. So that was a printable and some stickers. Just I cut these out of cardstock and a little bit of washi tape. This was distress ink and stickers. I want to do more like this. That's one of my favorite ones, I think. This was just some acrylic paint. I think I was just doing, this was the card method where you take an old gift card or something and you swipe the paint around. I'm not sure if we did that on camera or not. This one, I just wanted to do something goofy and silly. And I love the color theme, pink and yellow. Pink and yellow go really well together. This was a little note card that I made. I don't think I put anything in it. My sticker's starting to stick to here, probably because of the heat and stuff like that. So I got a little stuck. Oh, I just put, I trust you, Lord. I forgot what I put in there. That is really sweet. I honestly didn't know I actually put anything in there. So I like that a lot. And then I think this was a plain acrylic paint background, I think. And some cardstock stickers. Little bit of, what was this? Gelato? I think these were gelatos. I'm not a huge fan of gelatos. They're okay, and they go on smoothly, but they're not my favorites to work with. I should work with them more, though, to enjoy them a little bit more. Just stickers. I love this one. I love whale sharks. They are my favorite. I think the next page is just stickers as well. So you can get really creative with just using stickers and washi tape. This was stickers and washi tape. But I just find some really cute graphics online. I just search online for, I think I was looking for a soda shop or an ice cream shop or something and found some cute stickers or cute printables that I can print out on stickers. So very easy to find some stuff. This was all stickers and washi tape. Aside from my hand lettering. Stickers, and I think it was a cheaper version of gelatos. I can't remember the brand right now. No, I can't remember the brand, but I think it was a cheaper version of gelatos. I do like the metallic one of this one though. Very shiny. And these were some acrylic paint pens that I got. I don't like them though. They're okay, but I think I like Posca paint pens better. Those were a cheaper brand too. Stickers and a little cardstock for the lettering. This Bible has not bulked up, even with everything I've been doing in here. I do a mixture of adding paper and stickers. This is one of my favorite ones with Steve Urkel. So a bunch of stickers and washi tape. Here's one of Betty. Betty's my favorite in the Arctic comics. I used to read those all the time. I still do every once in a while, but it was one of my favorites growing up when I was younger. So just a bunch of cute stickers, a little bit of washi tape. I'm going to do more layering. I love layering stickers. I haven't done that in a while either. I always forget what I've done in here. This is a double spread where I did this one originally for the Fruit of the Spirit, and then I went and did a Bible journaling conference, and so it was the Fruit of the Spirit again, and all of my pages, I think in all the Bibles I owned at the time, were all used up, I think, or something like that. So I just added a cute little tip into this Bible so I could have a Fruit of the Spirit thing in there. And it turned out very cute to have a double page spread of the Fruit of the Spirit. These were just Posca paint pens. My favorite thing to use in here, so you will see a lot of those pages in here. Just some stickers. We did this together. I've done a lot of these pages on camera just to have fun with you guys and do some easy journaling. Here's a window one that I've done. This one takes up the most space in my journal because you can see the sticker pop up right there of that flower. So I could have used a little bit of a smaller doorknob, but I wanted to make sure I could open it so I can see the lady behind there. But still, it still closes, which is great. So this was all printables, some stickers, a little bit of a doily there. So we got really creative on that page. Some more stickers and washi tape. This was Distress ink. I don't know why there's a bookmark there, but apparently we had a bookmark. Oh, that's why, because we're reading Philippians this month. That's right. That's right. So I don't want to lose that. But I've done this page before with Distress ink and stickers. That was a lot of fun. And I painstakingly cut out this frame to use for the girl. That was tough. This one was done out of stuff from our last trip back in January. That was so much fun. I cut this out with a cute little post stamp cutout thing. That was so much fun to do. And I used that again a little bit later. I did this one. This was all stickers. And then a lot of these in the back I just did the past couple of weeks. So that was all Posca paint pens, a few stickers. I had no idea what was going on with this page. I just slapped on some stickers and called it a day. There's just some of those days where you just want to do something simple and quick. This one was just a giant sticker of VeggieTales. They needed to be in here. I love VeggieTales. This was Distress ink and a little bit of gelatos, maybe? Maybe gelatos. This one actually turned out really cool, so I'm really happy with how this one turned out. Then a bunch more stickers, a couple of travel stickers. More travel stickers. Apparently I was in the mood for some summer traveling. Then a stamp one. This was all stickers too. This was Tombow brush pens. I keep thinking those are Posca paint pens, but they're not. They're Tombow brush pens. They look really good though, to where they could have been Posca paint pens. And I did this page all pink. This actually might be one of my favorite spreads. It's just hot pink and bubble letters, and that was so much fun. A couple more stickers. I need to cut the edges of these stickers because they're over the page, so I got to cut those. But just more stickers. I love using stickers in here. Here's a couple more little egg stickers. I added this. It just said "Let me go," but I figured, you know, if you're fighting the devil, then let me go in the name of Jesus. I just thought that was so cute. Like, let me go in the name of Jesus, and He'll let you go. I did this one. This was the postage stamp cutout, and then I actually made it into a cute little jigsaw puzzle, which I thought was so much fun. This was Posca paint pens. I found this idea on Pinterest, so I did this one for myself, and it was so much fun to do. It took a lot of time, though, but it was a lot of fun. This was just stickers for a sticker border. Sticker borders are probably one of my favorite things to do, that and Posca paint pens. This was washi tape and a couple of stickers. These stickers, though, I will say, they are a little bit on the see-through side, so some of the washi tape is shining a little bit through, but so it's hard to see the stickers, but that's okay. This more washi tape and stickers. Posca paint pen, just to add some cute little hearts. I'm getting used to do more overlapping and stuff. I never used to overlap anything. I wanted them all not touching. I'm trying and doing getting out of my comfort zone and overlapping stuff, overlapping stickers and different colors and Posca paint pens. See, like this one, nobody's touching anybody here. Nobody's overlapping. We all have our own little corners. I just think that's kind of funny. This is Posca paint pens and white gel pen. Posca paint pen. This was using our jelly presses. We used our jelly plates and created this pattern, and it didn't turn out too badly. It was a little muted on color, but it's something that I would love to do more of so I can practice, because I do love that one. This is one of my favorites, doing the patchwork quilt look. I have another one in here somewhere too where I did one. Posca paint pens. These were just stickers. More stickers. If I'm lazy or tired, I will just bring out the stickers and if I do some journaling. More stickers. This was just having some fun doodling some sheep. I had to look up sheep. I said to myself, I know I can doodle a sheep, but I wasn't sure if I could do it that day. So I looked and I said, oh, this one was pretty close to how I draw my sheep, except I don't add ears, I don't think. So this next one does have a picture of one of my best friends. So I just wanted to cover up her. These are my parents down here, but I wanted to cover up her face just in case, you know, to keep her private. But it's just my gifts. I put YouTube because I am on YouTube, and my family and friends. So if I had room, I would have put a lot more on there. This is just acrylic paint. I used some washi tape to create the stripes and a big giant butterfly sticker. Some more stickers. Posca paint. I love this page. Bright colors. I love very, very bright colors. Some stickers and washi tape. I think we did this on camera too. Washi tape and stickers. Washi tape and stickers. We've got a lot of those pages in the back here, but I think I was on very much a washi tape and sticker binge for a while there. Just doing some fun little doodles with Posca paint. Here's my other bubble page. I couldn't find it the other day when I was showing the other bubble page, but this is one that I did with Posca paint pens. So I've done both Posca paint pens and Tombow brush pens. Watch, I probably won't be able to find the other one. I think it was before that. See, I knew once I saw it the first time, I won't be able to find it again. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. So yes, I don't know which one I like better. Posca paint pen. I think I like the Tombow brush pens. They give a little bit more of a flow to them, I think, versus the Posca paint pens, but both are really fun. Just some stickers. I just wanted to make it really simple for this page. Some more Posca paint pens. I just love the dripping paint look of it, going back and forth. That was a lot of fun, actually. I think I came up with that design myself, I think. It was just something different. I come up with a lot of the ideas on my own, and then sometimes I get inspiration from things I find. This was just all stickers. This one was fun. I cut out this giant sticker to almost create an illusion of an escalator. So that way this guy's kind of coming down the escalator to look at the other paintings down here. So I created a little bit of a museum. So I liked that. It's probably one of my favorite pages. Some cute little cutouts from a fashion type magazine. I mean, these were part of a scrapbook, sticker book or something like that, but I cut them out to make it look like a fashion magazine. Some more stickers. some more stickers, and I think, what did we use for the background? It looks like we used gelato sticks, I think. I think we used gelato sticks for the background. We did that here on my channel too. I remember that. More Posca paint pen. We're almost done. We're on the last couple of pages. I've done the entire back of this Bible, which is nice. Posca paint pen, and a little bit of, I think I used Fudenosuke brush pens, I think, for the flowers, something like that. This is one of my favorite ones. I need to do more like that. This was fun. More Posca paint pens. I think these gold leaves were 2 as well. Some more stickers and washi tape. I just printed out a bunch of stickers that I liked, and God helped me come up with ideas that I thought would fit, and so far they fit in what I've been studying. Posca paint pens. Posca paint pens. My river looks like a lima bean or a jelly bean. Let's call it a jelly bean. That's more fun than a lima bean. But yes, that's my jelly bean river and a leaf sticker. So it is Posca paint for the background and the tree, not a leaf. The tree is stickered. Then washi tape and a couple of stickers. I love using washi tape backgrounds. This is another favorite Posca paint pen for all the candies and the sweet honey dripping. And then this was Posca paint pen, and I think it was a mixture of, no, I think it was just Micron pens for the flowers. Stickers and washi tape. We use a lot of that around here. Posca paint pens. Posca paint pens and Micron pens, I believe. And this was just a fun little doodle with Micron pen. You can even do this with a ballpoint pen, because I used, I think, probably a 0.01 or something with a Micron pen. Oops, we got a little stuck here. Why were you sticky? I don't know. But anyways, washi tape and a little bit of Posca paint pen. And then I did a washi tape background and a couple of stickers. And then this might be our last one. Nope, there's at least one more. I saw this graphic and I loved it, so I had to put it in there. Posca paint pen for both that one and this one. More Posca paint pen. Can you tell I really liked doing the leaves and the, I don't know, boho style, I guess you would say it is. And that's it. That's my last one. So that's a fun little flip through of how it's going in my pocket size New Testament Bible so far. I will have a finished flip through of this coming up. It probably will be, I'm guessing, early to mid 2027. That's what I'm thinking. But this is the easiest Bible I can finish, I think. I don't know how anybody could finish decorating every single page, but I think this is doable for me personally, and I can't wait to share with you the finished product. So I'm guessing it's probably going to be about double the time, because we're going to be going through the whole thing next time, which will be great. But I will, of course, be sharing how it's going month by month when I'm doing it as well. So stay tuned and make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any fun Bible journaling videos. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in the next video.